Hello everyone, my name is Lanso90 and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. So we just built our first manned rocket. It's quite a bit taller than our last one. It's 2 of the fuel tank that we had before, a bigger engine, 4 winglets instead of 3, and then a command pod with a parachute and solar panels for safety. I will call this one the I don't know what to call this one. We'll call it Varus 1. Varus 1. Since the first. Well, actually, this will probably be something else. Oh, it's the Lanin 1. There we go. Save, launch. You know what? I should do a quick save, because otherwise we could be in trouble. Alright. Not quite sure how much thrust we're going to need for this. I'm going to put it like to there. Okay, we need all thrust. Okay, that was a little bit silly. It fell straight down. Off we go. Lift off with our first attempt with a manned rocket. This thing looks weirdly tall. I usually use boosters, but we haven't had a need for them yet. Oh my gosh, this thing is not... You know what? These aren't the right kind of winglets. These aren't the right kind of winglets. I can't turn the thing. I'm like giving it all I got and it won't turn. Okay, now it's starting to turn, but I'm a little bit scared that it's going to flip over. It won't turn. No wonder I said when I grabbed those things that they looked too flat to turn. Because they are. They're not the winglet I was looking for. This is bad. Or wait, are they turning? No. Oh, it's very scary. It's like they could flip out of control at any second because they're not the right kind of winglets. Just gonna get to... Okay, got to 70. Uh-oh. Well, we needed a near disaster to happen anyway. So my concern is, when I last played this game with the Deadly Reentry on, Deadly Reentry seemed like it was working a little bit harder than usual, and it was killing me very, very easily. And with this really steep trajectory we're on, we're gonna die from Deadly Reentry if we fall straight back down. Which at this point is very likely. Actually, I think we'll be okay, because now that we're out of the atmosphere, I can actually turn a little bit. Okay. Just try to widen this out a little bit. Kind of need to get closer to the apoapse before we really, really burn. But I just want to get this wide enough that if we go in, we're going to move down not too steeply and explode. Deadly Reentry. Although it seems to be like just the right amount of thrust for now. my kind of goal is to just get us slightly into orbit like this. I'm gonna F5. Oh, we actually have very little fuel left. So, debatably, this might not have been a more efficient rocket design. Well, we messed up. Never mind. It's fine. I kind of forgot that we had trouble on the way up. But basically, I was looking. We have pretty much like the same amount of fuel as the last rocket did, and we're pretty much at the same height. So it didn't really translate to more rockets, basically. But it's because we messed up the launch procedure. That's fine. We're gonna disconnect. Gonna rotate this so that we get some power back. Gonna do recruit reports. Are we there yet? We don't have a way to transmit data, which is a little bit of a mistake, but it's gonna say he's out of water and stuff while he's EVA'd, but it's not really the case. EVA report from the space just above Kerbin's water. Okay, we'll keep that. We'll also take this data out. Get back on board. Now we're going to wait till we are over the mountains, or the terrain of any kind, that is. EVA again. Kerbin's grasslands, put that in. Okay, that's still Kerbin's grasslands. Never really know when you're going to pass over new terrain. When you're on the dark side, definitely. Kerbin's water. So I can barely miss the shores somehow. But, yes, they can. You're just not taking the data back out. Not exactly sure what we don't have that we already have. Oh, maybe I already grabbed the water report or something. Whatever. Okay, this thing's gonna come back around. Hopefully not die before we get back to the sun. Okay, here we are. Okay, so, oh, it's auto-saving. That's less than ideal. I didn't really want it to auto-save there. I have grasslands. Grasslands. Possibly over a shore now. Oh. There we go. Shores is always the hard one to grab because it's a very small little line across each little continent. Now that should do us for a while until we get over to this continent over here. Can't warp any faster right now. There's going to be some mountains coming up and stuff. Go highlands. Grassland. Grassland. It looks like we're going over mountains. But islands. 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 Mountains. There we go. That's what we've been looking for. Okay. That should do us for a while again. People are messaging me. No, that is not your Steam. Unless we happen to have people messaging us from Steam at the same time. I got that. Okay. Save it. Okay, still have plenty of resources. It's good. So we're going to want to come down on the daytime side. So warp back around again. Space is starting to get a little bit cluttered. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, even though that was periapse, but here we go. Something like this. Now this is a little bit tricky because I'm using RCS, and it's not quite the same as using the regular engines to get stuff done. We're moving so fast. Is our pod just super responsive because we're so light? Okay, there we go. Now, if I press H, I think. Oh no, I have to. Here we go. This capsule comes with 10 points of monopropellant. Oh. Okay, just wanted to kind of get us more in line here. And this takes a while. I should probably do physical time acceleration if I can. Go. It's a very slow process. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Start to spin out of control a little bit there because I moved my thing a little bit while we were in physical time acceleration. Once you get down to like 36,000 or so. There we go. That'll do us just fine. Oops, I don't need the RCS right now. Okay. Okay, we're starting to enter the atmosphere. It's gonna be a little bit before we start fueling re-entry and stuff. Good news is we gathered a lot of science. Our rocket did everything it needed to do, it just didn't do it properly. It'll be interesting to see how much leftover fuel we should have when we use that rocket. So I'm not exactly sure if it's the rocket we need or not. I'm going to turn the capsule a little bit, just like that, so that we can start getting some power back. Okay, now we're starting to get into the thick of the atmosphere here. Start seeing this heat up. Some weird graphical things going on. That's okay. I think the beautification mods make Kerbal so much more beautiful that it doesn't really matter if it's having some graphical issues. I wonder how long it'll be till the main game actually implements these. It could be never. It really could. Because it makes it harder to land and stuff in specific spots on Kerbal with the clouds, and they might not want to mess with new players that much. Still no re-entry effects. I thought we would have had some by now. We're getting close, though, to the point where we should start getting them. Okay, now I'm starting to see some stuff. It's very, very gentle, though. I took like a very conservative path down. We are burning some ablative shielding, though. Wonder how like the solar panels are doing. Temperature says 0, so I guess they're fine. Oh, the RCS ports are hot, though. Now we're through the re-entry effects, so now it's just descents. Going to kind of wait as long as I can before I open the parachutes, because otherwise it might snap our guy's neck, basically, from the G-forces. Thanks to daily re-entry. This should be enough now. Here we go. For 500, I gotta slow down. Ooh, still a lot of G-force, man. Oh, I don't know how to fix that, really. Like, we almost hit the 15 or whatever. I'm gonna have to make sure that I tone down daily re-entry, because that should have been fine, but it still was pretty close to killing him. Even though I took, like, the most ideal path down, this is enough parachute to get by. In fact, more parachute might make it even rougher. This capsule is actually really heavy. But let's roll it over like this. If I can. It's hard to get it to stay put. I want it to stay put. Okay. Because we can get a... Oh, he doesn't have his helmet because of a mod I have on. Flying over Kerbal's water. Take that. Now this can be oriented a little bit more like that if it needs to be. I'm gonna let go. EVA report of Kerbal's water. Take a surface sample. Seems to be a lot of liquid substance. Surely this will be a huge advancement in science as we know it. That is pretty cool that they don't have a helmet on Kerbal. I wonder if they don't have it on a lathe since it has a breathable atmosphere. We're falling all over the place. Yeah, get back in. Alright, recover the vessel. $83 science. That doesn't seem like as much as we should have got from that, but it's fine. It's available for another mission. Okay. So we gotta fix this rocket, because we messed up. We need the... What are these like? Those don't even want to attach to anything. I'm not exactly sure what they're about. I don't even know what mod they're from. This is what I meant to have, not that. The R8 winglet, not the T1 winglet. Never make that mistake, it could kill you. In fact, I'm surprised it didn't kill us. Oops. Want more thrusters this time because it wasn't quite enough thrust last time. Let's see. What mission do we want to do next? Another manned one, or do we want to do the higher orbit probe? Decisions. Just kind of comparing all these different things. This one has a lot more mono propellant. It's pretty handy. Like I said, I kind of like to use it for deorbiting when I can. I don't know what to do next. I think we might call this an early episode. So I hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.